afternoon. This is the morning newscast on TV. My name is Laura Ramirez.
And I am Andres, and these are the headlines.
In politics, on Sunday, May 27, will be the presidential election, and there are a lot of expectations in the candidates.
Insecurity, failure in the brakes, the cause of the spectacular shock that staged a bus of the ship.
International, North and South Korea set bold goals, a final peace and non-nuclear arms.
In health, the fitness culture is an increasingly powerful trend.
In sports, in less than a month, the World Cup will begin.
In entertainment, the actress Meghan Markle gets married with the King of England.
On the recommendation of Capital Place, only in Bogota you can find the first and only place to sell cider in the country. The place is called the Cider House. Fine, let's start. On Sunday, May 27 will be the presidential election. You can vote for the following candidates: Germán Vargas Lleras, Gustavo Petro, Humberto de la Calle, Iván Duque, Vivian Morales, Sergio Fajardo. The survey carried out by Inbeamer showed the following percentage. The candidates leads are Iván Duque with 31.3% and Gustavo Petro with 31%. We are going to do an interview. Here is Alan, right? What do you think about the elections?
I think the elections in Colombia are very close and very tough. There are very good candidates. I'm Venezuelan, but I think that Colombia has a tough choice to make because they have many candidates and they have a first runner-up. So it will be a hard election to figure out who's going to win.
Okay, thank you. What do you think about the candidates of elections?
I think that the candidates for our elections are a bit too, I don't know, I think that none of them have a clear politic or a clear proposal of what we should have to do in a country that needs a lot of restructuration after a peace process that has a lot of problems. So I think some candidates want to destroy that process, or other candidates would like to support that process, but none of them have a clear way to really support that process in a good way.
In the neighborhood of Guacamayas, in the town of San Cristobal, a bus from the SIP collided with the three taxis, a private vehicle and a motorcycle, after presenting mechanical failures. On Monday afternoon, there was a serious accident on the 37th Street South with Carrera 1, in the Guacamayas neighborhood of San Cristobal, in the south of the city. A bus from the provisional service of SIP was making a maneuver to turn left, so it stopped the traffic of several vehicles that were behind. While carrying out the maneuver, a bus integrated of System Public Transport SIP approached at high speed, which could not stop around and hit the bus and other four vehicles. And also, this action attempted to the life with the people who lives in this town, because the failure represents a big mistake of the mechanics of the ship.
The fitness culture is an increasingly powerful trend. Every day, there are more people who develop varied sport activities with a balanced diet. For this reason, gyms and health centers endowed with technological and high-end equipment send a strong trend in Latin America. However, we must be careful to obsessing with the issue because there have been numerous cases of individuals who went from suffering obesity problems or anorexia.
In the international field, we have an impressive event. North and South Korea set bold goals, a final peace and no nuclear arms. The leaders of North and South Korea agreed the past April 27 to work to remove all nuclear weapons from the Korean peninsula and, within the year, pursue talks with the United States to declare an official end to the Korean War, which ravaged the peninsula from 1950 to 1953. Okay, we are going to interview a student at Javeriana University. So, what's your name?
David Rodriguez.
Okay, David. So, taking into account that this event between North and South Korea, what do you think that would happen on nuclear issues between North and South Korea?
Well, I think the main challenge is that this type of negotiation or conference between North and South Korea are well, first the involvement of other parties, other countries, international organizations, etc. In this negotiation would turn that negotiation into a very tense or a very well, yes, in a very tense situation, at least for the Asia Pacific, East Asia and the Pacific scenario. Another thing that is that I do believe, and I hope these negotiations are done in a well manner. That these negotiations, I hope that they can achieve some type of integration and also development between North and South Korea.
On May 19 of this year, American actress Meghan Markle got married with Prince Henry of England. Surprising thing is that the actress does not become a princess because she was not born in reality.
In less than a month, the World Cup will begin. Thanks to the results obtained in Lima, the Colombian national team secured a place at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. After the draw of the 32 teams, the Colombian fans were very satisfied with their first round rivals because none of them looks much better than the national team. The Group H, made up of Poland, Colombia, Senegal, and Japan, is in which the selection must participate. This group is the only one that does not have a world champion among the 8 groups that were established. These rivals, which are not easy, but are some of the most accessible that could occur after the draw, suggest that Colombia can aspire to be between the first 2 and achieve their third classification to the round of sudden death in their history in the world.
Only in Bogota you can find the first and only place to sell cider in the country. The place is called the Cider House. Since 2016, the Cider House is the first and only cider selling space in Colombia. It's started by its owners, Julian Gutierrez and Emma Lane, Fridays and Saturdays from 4 to 11 p.m.
These are all the news for today. See you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a nice day. We are Andres.
And Laura Ramirez, thanks for joining us today.
Goodbye.
Bye.